I'm Travis Walker with the Law Office of Travis R. Walker. One of the questions we often get asked is how is a high net worth divorce different than any other type of divorce? So there's really 5 reasons. One primarily is that you're dealing with more assets usually. I mean, usually high net worth individuals have more assets. The more assets there are, the more challenging it is to divide those assets. The more challenging it is to value those assets. The more challenging it is to get the parties to agree on those assets. So a high net worth divorce typically involves that, and it gets a little bit more involved with that. The second is complex property issues. And so, you're dealing often with multiple properties. Sometimes other family members are involved. Sometimes a trust is involved. Sometimes these other things are involved. So you need to make sure that you are actively looking at it from the complexity of the property and the way that it's tiled, the way that the interests are laid out, and everything else. 3, spousal support's obviously much more involved in a high net worth divorce because spousal support, or what we call alimony here in Florida, is based upon need versus ability to pay. So if someone has more of an ability to pay because it's a high net worth individual, and there's a much higher likelihood of alimony, which in Florida tends to be a very gray area where a lot of the battles happen, especially if they're long-term marriages over 14 years. 4, business valuations. So high net worth individuals often own their own businesses or have ownership interests in those businesses. And so it's very important for you to understand the valuation of the businesses, understand what those persons' interested in, obviously operating agreements, articles of incorporation, governing documents for the businesses are going to have actually some level of control, it's why it's important to have an attorney look at those as well because of the level of complexity that can be happening with business interests. And finally, tax implications. Obviously, number 5, and this is where CPAs and forensic accountants and everything else gets involved, is we're trying to determine whether or not there's going to be significant tax implications, which often can occur, not just from an alimony perspective, but from just the way that the entire the case is going to be divided up and move forward. So if you have any questions with regards to high net worth divorces, please give us a call, 772-708-0952, traviswalkerlaw.com. Love to see if it's something we can help you out with. Thank you.